Yeah, this is week 2 of summer here as well.
Wild.
No, we don't have... Summer school doesn't start until next week, I think, because commencement is Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, summer term started here this week, actually.
Yeah, no.
Which was great.
Our summer term starts next week.
A construction crew hit a water main for our buildings. There was no water at all. We all had to take field trips to other buildings on campus to go to the bathroom. That was less awesome.
Yeah.
So that was been my week.
We had major issues on campus, not this week, but last week. The students, they had 2 days without water, and then they had 2 days without electricity or something, and it was right during finals, and everybody's juries and everybody's final, like last days of classes and concerts and stuff. The students were miserable. So yeah, I will see how long I can last tonight, because I have it's just my video game class left to grade. So if any of my students are here, I'm on it. But they were yesterday at 5 p.m. So, and I spent today all day in an academic leadership meeting.
Yes. Hi, Jen, and hi, Anthony, Dennis, and the rest of everybody filtering into chat. We are doing Baba Is You and Coffee Talk today.
Let's go ahead and restart.
Yeah, let's do it.
Start the game. Baba. No save data. Sure. Oh, whoa. Did that just put me in a random level? It did. That's not what we're doing here. That is not what we're doing. We're going back to menu.
Yeah.
Because we want to show people the beginning of the game. Okay. Start game. Yeah, just Baba Is You. There we go. Okay.
Cute.
Okay. Yeah. This is one that, gosh, it's been a while now, but a student in my video game class at one point introduced me to this. This game is about changing the rules. So I can push the rock because it says rock is push. Baba is you, flag is win, wall is stop, rock is push. So obviously I could just go to the flag right now and win. I can't go through the wall, but watch. If I disconnect these, now I can go through the wall because that's no longer a rule. The wall is not stop anymore. If the rock isn't push, then I can just go through it. It doesn't even do a thing.
Right.
But what's really fun, I can do stuff like this. So now the rock is the win condition. Oh, look, I won.
Yeah.
So this is Baba Is You. That's the whole point.
So it's almost live pseudocoding, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And the music is so vibey. So we're doing real vibey Thursday because we're doing this and then coffee talk. And this is just what I want for my Thursday this week.
What's fascinating to me is how chill / positive this music is. And it recalls something for me, though it's a much more low-key vibe. It recalls a game that I love and despise simultaneously. And I don't know if Dana and Karen have played this. It's the 3 Adventures of Lolo games on the NES.
Lolo. It's been a long time, though.
That was one of my first conversations with Rob Kovacs, actually, was because he's very devoted to the Lolo games and has some of his early piano 88-bit transcriptions were from those.
Yes.
So we've talked about that. But yeah, we're going vibey and low key and fun. So anyway, all right, where are we? I'm a wall right now. I'm not even Baba. See, wall is you is the rule. Flag is stop. So first we have to be able to get through the flag. Oh, right.
You can't do that because then you're
not
anything.
I have to replace it.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot. Okay. So we want to go through this. I can replace it this way, I think. Yes. Nope, I can't.
You could accept there is no Baba sprite.
Right.
On the stage.
Well, there you go. That tricks you. It's tricky.
So you can just be the wall. I guess that's fine.
I'll just be the wall. Yeah.
Now, wait,
what do we,
question,
I guess
question.
we want
What
flag as
happens
win, right?
if you make flag yourself? Are you all the flags at once?
That's an interesting question. Whoa!
That's very
Yeah,
challenging.
that's meta.
But like, now I can't like.
No, I know.
That was a really good question.
Can't
Excellent.
you just
I like it.
bring win down to flag?
Yeah. Well, you have to have is,
Well, yeah.
but yeah. And now I can just be done.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Being
That
all
was
the
great.
flags.
Good night, Oliver.
All right. I'm going to do these in order even though I don't have to. Out of reach. Okay. I'm here. Rock is still push. Water is think. All right, well, we have to try it, obviously. Cool.
Sync.
Restart. Okay. So, what happens? I can do that. Okay. Wall is stop and Baba is you is up there. Where I can't quite get to it. But I could make rock the win condition. That's one way through this, right?
Yep.
But as we can see, like, there's probably other things that we might be able to do that would be interesting. But I don't know if we can't access wall, how we would get to wall.
I don't think you can
So-
change the wall condition in this particular stage, right? They're pretty careful about it.
So I think that's why they called it out of reach. Makes sense. Okay, here's 4. I liked being all the flags. That was so good. Okay, so now skull is defeat. Rock is push
Can you
still.
push clusters of rocks? You can. Okay.
Looks like we can. Just before I do the... Okay, it looks like it doesn't like get rid of it, but I could use it to push Skull's defeat out of the way, possibly.
Yep.
So now I can just walk on it, and flag is still win.
The real magic of these games, and Lolo as well, is you feel really smart immediately for about the first
And then
15 of these.
And then you start feeling stupider and stupider.
Yes.
They remind
Yeah.
me of the old Chips Challenge games, which I loved. I love the Chips Challenge games.
Okay. I don't want to be not myself. So we're just going to shove that over so I can get out. Lava. Notice lava is just there. Baba is melt. Lava is hot. Rock is still push. Flag is still win. Okay, so what if... What if I can push the lava? What does that do? Oops, that didn't. Whoops. Do it this way. Ha ha ha!
Nice.
Look at that.
Hi,
This
Frank.
is very Chips Challenge. Very Chips Challenge.
We probably won't get to the 4th or 5th subworld tonight.
No, probably
Because
not. Because
at any
probably 2 or
point
3
we
of
can
these and go to
rage
Coffee
quit and go
Talk.
play Coffee Talk.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we can just play as long as we are vibing. All right.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
going to add
Skull-
an image to
Skull
the
Street
stream,
Flag is win,
everybody.
rock stop.
So give me one moment here.
Oh, right. Right. It's important. Wall is stop.
It is important.
I love the Julianne face, but I see what you're doing. Oh,
There we go.
cute.
Oh, rock is stop. Skull is defeat, flag is win. So rock is stopping me right now.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Okay. And I can't, I don't know how I will get around that. What else can I play with here?
Did you move the wall? I looked away for a second.
Wall is stop, so I can't push it.
Make the wall you, and then carefully guide the wall right 2 and up 1.
Good call.
Yep.
Of course, that's the one selected, Andrew. It's her favorite.
Right.
She loves.
Julianne would actually be
Yoshi.
upset if we picked a Yoshi image for her that was not Fat Yoshi. I want to be very clear. I'm not making a fat joke about my friend.
Right. No, this is purely Julianne loves this specific Yoshi so
Yes,
much.
she does. Yes, she does.
So it's just like on a week I'm missing, who replaces me? I know Ryan knows the right answer.
We haven't really
I'm wondering
done
if
that.
chat knows the right answer. Because chat hasn't heard me go on as much as Ryan probably has about my identification with the character. Okay, where are we? Flag is win. Secret has something to do with pie. All right. Oh, it just says flag win. Grass is stop. Oh. And but the wall, there's no wall thing in effect.
That's right.
Okay. I probably can't do anything with that. I can't get around it. So. Okay, so we need to get. Can I push them off screen? Let's find out. No.
Mm-mm. And you can't pull, crucially.
Yeah.
I know what you can do.
I can do it from the top and the bottom.
Correct.
That's it. Don't only have to be horizontal.
Yeah, Jin's got you covered in the chat.
Yeah. This is teamwork. Oops.
Press Z once.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was just a misclick here.
If Lolo had a misclick button, the game would improve vastly. Holy smokes.
Yeah. Okay, do we want to... Oh, I don't have enough flowers, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have those. Go fight the jellyfishy thing.
Yeah, I guess we'll go see what this is. How many advanced degrees does it take?
Many.
All right,
It takes
cool.
many.
Oh, I see. This is like a new sub icy waters. But yeah, I'm curious who in chat knows what I get replaced with when I'm not here, or what I should be replaced with, what I'm advocating to be replaced with.
Baba is you and Sync. I'm gonna let chat guess for a minute or two.
Yeah. Henrietta. I just had to try it. Jelly is sink, flag is win, wall is stop. I don't know why I'm pulling this out. Yes, what video game character would I be replaced with? It's not an object, it's a game. It's a game character. Is it a prog metal band? That's a great guess, Anthony Dennis. Music. I see wall. I could use the wall maybe to get to the...
Say Baba and Wall is you?
Yeah.
Or Wall
yeah,
and
see-
Baba is you. Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I am a humanoid, Pete. the character I have in mind. Nice. Oh.
Yeah, just do that.
I see. That's fun. What does actually human mean? Yeah, the character is a human. It's not like an alien or fantasy creature. They are portrayed as a human. I did not first appear in the 1990s.
Dana's character
see.
first appeared
yeah,
in the 1980s.
You have the wrong one then.
Oh, well, we'll see.
I'm very curious now who you're thinking.
Oh, I was going to make you a Mega Man sprite of some sort.
Oh, that is a good guess. That's not it though. I do not live in the Mushroom Kingdom. Where am I? I'm right here. Okay. Rock is push. Star is sink. Well, we'll
Not
get rid of that.
anymore. Right.
Skull is death. Wall is still stop.
Ooh, Frank has a good question here.
And we usually see your avatar. Yes. Am I the player character or NPC? I am a named character able to be in the party, but I am not necessarily the player character. These are great questions. Oh, I also like, well, humanoid could be elf or Sasquatch or Republican. That's funny. All right, back to this. Let's see.
Do you need the bottom rock to pull this off? You might not.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I know what I did. My grammar doesn't make sense. See, now I can push this. Not that
Right.
helps me when Skull is death.
But you can still push the rock a little bit.
Oh, I probably do need both of them. Here, let's
Yeah.
restart this. I think you're right. So I still make that rule, and then I push them all over to Crab, I guess?
Yeah, I think your ultimate goal is to become the crab and then go to the flag.
Okay.
So you want the word "and" eventually to be shoved over in there.
Yeah, Crab and Baba is you, right?
Right.
Crab and Baba. But how will I get them in there when Skull is death and Wall is stop and I cannot seem to reach them?
Well, because you need Star and Rock is push, right?
Yeah, I could make something
Or no,
sing.
you just need Rock is push, but you need both rocks,
Make
right?
star is
And then
push
and.
for
Sink into
now,
the star, right?
and then push the star into the skull.
But the skull is just death.
But make the star sink now. Does it sink the skull?
you go.
There you go.
So
That-
smart. I love it. Andrew wins. It's Garl.
Push the crab up 1 for now. Then just get the word "and" in there.
Oh, so cute.
Mhm.
Losing bar trivia. Is that
I love
usually
bar
the
trivia.
case, or are you usually winning bar trivia and this week is an outlier? Is the question. All right.
Most important question: are you romanceable?
I mean, arguably by cheeks.
Right. Speaking
Whoa.
of which, 2 weeks from
Whoa.
now, we will be playing the DLC to Sea of Stars.
Yeah, we will.
And instead of me
Whoa.
playing, because I played the original and Dana fell in love with it, our plan was to trade places. I will experience it new, and I am not going to even download it until we stream.
Yay.
And Dana will play, and I will experience it new.
I'll choose defeat. Love. What happens if I do love is move?
Now just undo that, and now go win. Yeah.
Nice.
We
I get a
also
flower?
still need
No,
to
I got
take Elizabeth's advice
dandelion.
and do Overboard too. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, what's the name of that? I cannot come up with it off the top
Electric
of my head right
Boogaloo. Pillar is push. Wall is stop. Flag is win. Star is defeat.
Frank, that's awesome.
Yeah, Mystria. I'm actually, I mean, we saw me play a bit of it. I'm really challenging not challenging because I don't really do this anyway. I'm like not looking up anything. I'm just experiencing it, and I'm not trying to min-max. Like, I don't know who anybody's favorite gifts are. You know, like I'm not looking that up.
Yeah.
I refuse. I'll catch the fish when I catch the fish, right? Like I try to remember, oh, it's raining. Let's see if I can catch different fish. But like I am not looking stuff up. I didn't really do that much with Stardew until much later. But all right, let's see. Flag is win. Pillar is push.
If you say, actually, do you want side seat driving or no?
Yeah, please. I figured this would be like community.
Sure. Take pillar is push, and take the is push parts down to the word wall. Then just shove the whole top wall into the 5 stars up there, cancel each other out, and win.
I see. Uh-huh. Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
But that doesn't do it. Look.
But because that's not me. Baba. I could turn myself into a pillar. Right?
Pillar is you. Yeah.
Okay, let me redo this. So gosh, the music is so fun. Ah! Okay. But do I need to set up wall as push first? I might need to.
I don't know if you're not
Yeah, 'cause
canceling the stars.
Yeah, it'll be too unwieldy. Star. What happens? Like, I wonder if it's gonna change play. What if I made pillar is star or something?
Can you?
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Will it work? Maybe not. But that's kind of the point of this, is to mess around. I just turned them into stars. Interesting. Okay. Wall is push. Then wall is you?
Take that logic, start over, and make flag is pillar.
Flag is pillar. How?
Actually,
I can't.
That's
There's nowhere
the
to
wrong
put it.
way.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can put it in the top left corner, but you want pillar is flag. You don't want flag is pillar.
Right. Okay. Wall. Wall's push.
Okay.
And then wall is you. I don't think I can move that though, because I can't get you up to wall easily.
Right.
And there's no way to get wall out.
But you don't need wall as push anymore, right?
Oh, what if I do the same logic but with pillars? What if I just do 2 pillars deep? Or 3 even. Right?
Oh, pillar is you. You're in there now. Yep. That'll do it. Just push pillar down.
Unless the one that's stuck in the starfish. It did work. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
You cannot do wall is flag is win, I don't think. Because you need the word and. Wall and flag is win.
I can't do that. I was gonna like make Baba is win. I need to like use my brain. Okay. Okay. Flag is win. Baba is win, obviously, right?
Maybe?
Why don't I just Baba is win?
As long as Baba is also you, that does
Right,
work.
right. I can't negate the self.
Right.
Submerged ruins or lock. Let's go to lock.
Let's go to lock.
Okay. Key is open. Oops. Not if I push it into the wall.
No.
No.
Okay. Okay.
That's a Lolo
Key
situation.
Is open. Key is also push. Baba's U wall is still stop. Door is stop. Door is shut. Okay. Okay. There's not a third key though, so we need to move the rock.
And say
out.
key is rock.
So, well, we want it to be able to open the door for us.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool.
Novice locksmith. Okay.
We're already starting to
here.
have to think outside the box pretty hard here.
It's so fun. I'm like not stressed yet. I know that there like these games often get to a point where I'm like, ah.
Right.
But also like the idea is we're doing this together, so like yeah, people can shout things out at me. Let's see. Key open. Key push is. So right now I can push the key. I can open with. Oh, what if I just get it over there first? Right. And then open.
No, because you can't push it
No.
now. You need to make a crosshatch pattern again, like a plus. So
Oh yeah,
key
'cause
is
yeah,
open
yeah.
and yeah, Jin, I assigned Chance of Senar for my games literacy class, and all of the students went wild for it.
Mm.
I'm a genius and I'm an idiot. Door is shut. Oh, door is open, right? I just moved door.
Right.
Door is open. It's not. Oh, maybe door is. Do I need to do the same logic where I can push the door?
I don't know.
I mean, let's get shut out of here.
You should be able to do this, Dana.
Yeah, I think so. Huh.
Yeah.
That's fine. Interesting that it wouldn't.
Open.
Just door is open. Yeah. Let's go see 8.
But open isn't a state open is the verb, like the key opens
Right,
the
right,
door. Right.
right. Okay. Yeah, so like you can't make ones that have a background combined with ones with another bit. Like you couldn't make stop it like you is stop or something. Maybe.
Right. This one's easy though. You just
Okay, let me look. Baba is you,
Okay.
flag is win. Jelly is stop. Wall is also stop. Jelly is stop. Where's flag?
Right.
there is no flag.
No.
Wall is defeat is in the corner, which I did not see either.
Yes, I see it. Okay.
Can you just undo jelly as stop and push jelly?
The
through the
jelly
wall?
becomes nothing, I think, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Wall is jelly. Let's try wall is jelly. Let's see what does that do?
Yep.
And then Baba is win, probably, right?
Right, but don't disrupt Baba is you.
Right.
When you do
I have
that.
to go the other way. I have to do the other way. Doop. Okay.
You need to undo. You locked your is in the corner.
Oh, I can rewind multiple steps.
You can.
There
you go.
Oh, okay.
Make it vertical. Baba is win. Going down from Baba.
Okay. Okay. Bam. Area clear.
Nice.
How do I get those other flowers, though? I haven't seen one yet. Oh, there we go. That's how.
Yeah, by clearing worlds.
Okay. Okay.
Let's do 9, and then whatever those last 2 are, and then jump to coffee talk.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
a good idea.
Yeah, sure. Rock is rock.
Flag is rock.
Flag is rock.
Wall is stop.
Wall is stop. Flag is win. Baba is you. Wall is stop. Rock is rock. Well, we don't want flag to be rock.
What if you make flag is sprite? Is that a complete sentence?
No.
No.
Like the rock sprite can't be the flag?
I don't
Maybe
think so.
do I have to disrupt one of these somehow? This just flag is rock now?
Try rock is flag, see what happens. Does syntax order matter?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Ooh, hold on. I think the
Kiki is
sound
you.
Messing up.
Door is shut. Kiki is you. Okay. Key is push and open. Flag is win. Hedge and door is stop. Okay. I can't negate myself. I could make the door myself, maybe. No, I can't push it out of the way, right? I can. The door is me.
Flag as win is not connected, I will note.
But can you move the door over to the key? No.
It gets stuck down there.
Yeah.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Hi, Thorn. No, we're doing Baba as you first and then Coffee Talk.
Yeah, we're gonna switch it over in a minute. Okay, so I'm Kiki. I don't think I can get any of these out, right?
No.
Key is pushing open. I can only go down with that.
I think... Oh, I know what we can do.
Yeah?
For starters... what happens if we move the shut condition away from the door?
We had that problem in the other level.
Okay,
Where I tried to replace it with open.
Make door is you and pull the door safely away and out of that space.
Okay.
And now flip back to Kiki now that the door is out of the way.
Okay.
I feel like we're making some progress now.
Right. We still have to figure out, we can push this, but I don't know how to get it over. Hedge and door is stop. And I can't push that from that side.
No, and you can't interact with the hedge at all, right? Like, it doesn't do anything, it's just a wall.
The hedge is stop along with the door.
The only other things you can mess with are the is. So, like, what would happen if you did, like, key is door? Or key is shut, key is something.
Key is door is interesting. Oh, that'll do it, actually. Make the key the door. Yep, key is door is correct.
Mm-hmm.
And now make the door you. Shift it back.
I can't get door out.
I
can't get door back out.
What happens if you push the sprite over one? It doesn't do anything?
I can't.
You can't do it, okay.
And I can't push the door anymore.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's restart this one because I don't feel like just going backward. Okay. Just curious if I can push those. No.
Pulling the door out by becoming the door briefly feels like the right first move intuitively.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I have an idea.
What's up?
I can bring, if I can get it in there, I can make Kiki hedge. And then maybe push.
Oh.
Right?
No.
Let me push the key down because I think I need that to be next to flag for this to work.
Okay.
Okay.
Door is hedge.
I put door in the wrong spot though.
You can move door.
I can't. Door is stop.
No, but go right 3.
You have.
Down 1. Left 1.
Yeah, it won't. Because the door's in the way.
Okay. Yeah, you might have to start over then.
Okay. I think we're on the right track.
Yeah.
Okay. Kiki's door. Okay. Push that down.
Something is hedge. Good. Are you going to make Kiki into a hedge and you stay the door?
I think so. And then try to like move it over.
But you can't move a hedge, right?
The door is still me. Hmm. Okay. Hi, Angie. Hmm.
Oh. Okay, I got an idea.
What?
Start over for me.
Okay.
Push the second word is to the left and make it Kiki is you with the other is.
Okay.
Now push the free word is down. To you, sorry. So push it back up one. And now put the word door in front of that so you become Kiki and the door simultaneously.
Okay. Oops.
No.
That was stupid.
Press Z a couple times.
Yeah. I need to go one more. Okay.
So now
Okay.
you can use Kiki for one moment to go to the right. Nope, don't move the key.
Okay. Okay.
Don't need to do that yet.
Okay.
Move the top word is to the left.
Okay.
With the door, sorry. So back up. Yeah, have the door do it.
Move.
Right two. Right one. Up two. Shove that word is into the hedge. Now you're playing as the door, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now push the word is that's to your left down.
Okay.
Now walk to the right to the word you and shove that whole thing to the
doors.
left. Now push the word flag over. You're playing as both doors simultaneously. And now go win.
There we go.
Nice work.
Nice.
Nice work.
Okay.
Very
That's
cool.
Baba is you. I'm excited to play more of that and feel even dumb. Return to menu. Great. Exit the
I
game.
need to be finished my grading before I play more of that.
Yeah, that's fun. That's like a fun, like you can just do a few levels, and I like puzzly games like that where I'm like I can just come back to
Yeah.
it when I'm like vibing it,
That
and the
one
music really
weirdly
does keep me like
came down less to programming and more about the geometry of syntax there, right? Like
yes,
a sentence is 3 words long in this syntax.
yeah,
So there's only so many possibilities you can do.
yeah. Okay, launch. That's fun. Okay, let me get this one.
All right. I'm leaving
right,
this
and then
stream
share.
up in the hopes that it just magically works correctly.
Mm.
Yes, look at that team. I am so good. I mean, Dana is so good.
Coffee talk.
Oh, I lied. I'm bad. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's probably different scaling.
It is. Yep. Hold on, everybody. I'm gonna have to
But
refix this
that's
window.
not bad. At least the share was solid.
Yes, true.
Hold on, you won't hear music because I'm chatting.
All right.
Takes a lot to make a stew.
There's no such thing as too many cooks.
Too many
Yes,
cooks,
Andrew,
too many
sentence
cooks.
diagramming. Yes.
Too many cooks, too many cooks. Okay. All right. Change barista?
Wait.
Oh, I
Dominic,
named myself barista.
you've
Let's
seen
name ourselves something else.
the Too Many Cooks video, right?
Yeah, Dominic, if you haven't seen Too Many Cooks, I want to ruin your life a little. We won't show it on stream or anything, but like we'll link it to you.
Yeah.
What should our name be? Do we want to be streamy?
Of course.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Such good vibes, literally vibraphone.
I do like
Oof.
this
Ooh,
soundtrack.
it's such a calming beepy speech, right? Seattle 2020, city filled with dreams and madness.
It is a really nice beep speech timbre, I will say that.
Oh, it's so
Oh, Dominic
pleasing.
hasn't seen it. Stop the stream. Hold on. We gotta help you out, friend.
We're not gonna show it because it's long, but
It is long, but
Your
I
homework
will
is
give
to
you
go
this
watch
link,
it.
and you will go watch this later.
yeah. And then immediately come back to us with your reactions. Great work of art. Okay. Great war between races is but a footnote in history. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be and have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed.
Okay. I just feel very good about being able to
Yeah.
share that with a new human. That's
I
excellent.
know. Ugh. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups, when the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires, when the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives, and when humans live among them, as driven as ever. It is the city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people.
I will say the inside joke on the stream is that that video is one of the many things that Dana has shown us when we all had one too many drinks and were just being goofy.
Oh, I'm not responsible for too many cooks. Will and Steve are responsible for too many cooks.
It's true. I was
We'll give
I
him
had it
Steve
passed to
Reale.
me third hand via
That's
Dana.
true. I showed it to everybody I could.
Yes, for good reason.
I think it's one of the greatest, the first great works of art produced in the 21st century.
Yeah,
So,
if you want to,
enjoy.
if somebody like rudely asks you what postmodernism is, you have our permission to just show that video and walk away.
Yeah. That and the unedited footage of a bear, the like sequel, not really sequel.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing by the same people,
Right.
also has that like postmodern vibe, right? Most of these stories are left untold, but some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They're told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories.
I'm having coffee tomorrow morning, by the way. I'm driving up to Central Michigan University. I'm having coffee with Mateus Souza tomorrow morning.
Oh my
Very
gosh.
good.
I just secondhand asked Mateus a question through Laura this week about DI boxes for my violin pickup.
Nice.
And he confirmed the one that was my kind of like top contender is probably the one to go with. So I was like, cool.
Nice.
I got a lot of guitarists giving me opinions on effects pedals, and I'm like, I just want clean DI of my violin to start, and then I can play with effects. I can also play with effects in like Ableton and stuff. Like I can do that in, PC software
Right.
in a way that live I don't need to do quite as much.
I like, by the way, the Shadowrun, like near future noir Dungeons and
Uh-huh.
Dragons aesthetic of this.
Mhm.
We're kind of participating not just in a visual novel dating simulator world, but this is
Right.
like the start of a mid-90s, late Super Nintendo era Dungeons and Dragons clone also. And I don't know how to articulate how I know that's true, but it is.
I also really love Mustache Cat over here.
Yeah.
Mustache creature.
Mustache cat who kind of looks like he's gonna
Wilford Brimley.
wearing like a janitor outfit almost. Yeah.
Place that is only so the coffee shop, a place that is only open when the sun is sleeping.
Elf mullet guitar player. Also
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah. There's so many good people in this game. Place where people share their stories, and these are their stories.
I also really like, there's no blurring effect in the modern sense of what that means, but the art gets lower resolution as you recede into the background, which is really smart.
Yeah.
Like the sense of perspective here. Somebody who really knows what they're doing did this art.
Welcome. Oh, it's you. This is Freya, one of our regulars. I love that the sign behind us says "Drown your troubles in coffee."
Yes,
How's the
this
night
is
so
all
far?
excellent.
Calm as usual. Got a slight problem though.
Oh no, our slight problem is the robot sounds. Hold on, team. I'll fix that.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half my ingredients today. This is because it's a tutorial almost. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. It's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer after all. It's pretty much like always raining, which is awesome. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. Editors also sometimes take things slow. If they're really giving something their love and attention.
Oh, Thorn. I love that. Yeah. Freya is from FF9. That's why the 9 tattoo is there. That rules.
Yeah, yeah. Writer's block again. You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan too? Ah, pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. If you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Well, gee.
If Final Fantasy IX as a remake gets
I'm
announced,
gonna
I'm
guess
gonna
it's
lose
coffee,
it.
coffee, coffee. I'm gonna assume that's correct, right? 1 cup of triple shot espresso. Coffee, coffee, coffee. That aroma.
She's very happy now that she has a triple shot espresso.
Who wouldn't be?
And clearly not the morning. Like, what time is this?
Oh yeah, this coffee shop's only open overnight, Ryan.
Right.
It only opens when the sun sleeps. And you keep everybody company overnight. You plan to do
A triple
something?
shot
Yes, that-
espresso at like midnight is sobering up juice. That's what it is.
Not for these folks. Freya's trying to like write a novel or something. Freya's a writer. Write stories for the newspaper, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yes. Sounded so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. Which makes Freya laugh.
Yeah, Dominic, you're embarking on
Heartily.
a journey right now.
Yes. I'm so excited we're getting a live react.
Yes.
Makes me so happy.
That's funny.
All right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? That's like the newspaper that Freya writes for. GRA Media, right? Yes. They're also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator, so naturally I pitched my book idea. Those ellipses are thoughtful.
Right. Ellipses make noise in anime.
Yeah, they did here too, but beepy.
Right.
Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know, it was such a stupid thing to do. So how did they react? Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories, so he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. That sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours. Oh, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. At least you've got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. So we have 3 weeks, I guess? Don't look at me like that. How far along are you? I assume the number of words you've written is not too far from 0? Hey, that's rude. Written some stuff, you know. May I see it? Well, it was so bad that, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. So 0. I love that hoof. That's like a really emphatic sigh. Hoof. This is giving Where's Your Dissertation chapter vibes.
I've joked for a long time that asking a graduate student when they're going to finish is the equivalent of asking a woman their weight.
Yes.
In the sense that you should not do it.
Ever.
And if somebody wants to talk to you about that number, they will initiate that conversation. It's not yours to start.
Right. Extra week to the polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan, if you can pull it off. I know. You don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. Hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know. Really? Glad this place could be of service. Hold on. Okay. Looks like someone's coming.
Here they come. Ooh. Hello.
We have a new customer.
Nice. It's what are the, a tiefling. That's what they're called.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Good evening. For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night. Okay, one moment.
Oh. Soundtrack change.
Yeah, it's like just a playlist that cycles.
I really like this piece.
I like this one too. We can find out what they're called too with the this one's called It Smells Good.
Nice.
Jeremy Gendrew. I love that.
Yeah, Jeremy Andrew wrote the music.
Yeah, I know.
Brew pad. This is where the different drinks are stored. We're gonna have to make one for the tiefling here in a moment. Something that won't keep them awake all night. So we could do. I'll have to see what ingredients I have on hand actually before I do that. And then I think this tells me a little bit about everybody. So there's Freya, 29th of January, writer for the Evening Whispers, talks about mundane things, art, and life in general. And then as you get to know them, you get like more of their Tomodachi profile, which is awesome. Georgie we haven't seen yet. But Knight, the Seattle Police Department will probably stop by. And then Gala, 13th of September. All right. Okay, definitely no coffee. Something chocolatey for the weather. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in, please. Oh yeah, Ryan, they're not seeing the game, they're seeing Discord chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
We're boring Ryan, he's doing other
No,
things.
I had a work thing come up, and I instinctively clicked it without realizing that would mess up the stream. I'm sorry, everybody.
There we go. All right, 1 cup of chocolatey goodness.
Here we go.
Okay, then whoever this character is, my apologies if I named them wrong. Ryan said tiefling and I went with it.
Yeah, I was thinking like like hued person with horns, right?
Oh,
Like a Baldur's
succubus,
Gate
that's
3
right.
situation. Okay.
I think she does say that at some point. All right, empty to 3 customers in one night. Thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight. It's mostly empty. Now that you mention it, it is good for business having the coffee shop only open. Is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. Then why? I just love doing it. There's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking, but how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? That's a secret. Streamy here is damn rich. That's the secret. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it. Streamy can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. Not so many options for that.
It's true.
No wonder.
Sad.
She's a pretty good writer, you know? You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up.
Oh, look at that face.
Freya is very expressive.
Yes.
Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then are you here to write a new piece? I should be. But I don't even know what to write about.
New person coming in. Ooh. Hello.
Oh, yes.
Dashing.
Hold on one moment.
Ooh, it's all silent now.
Yeah, I'm switching windows because I need to mute myself for a moment.
Just gonna let this character stare into our soul.
Yeah, it looks like he silenced the game, right? Like he is arriving as this absolutely evil character. Today, Dana Plank takes a phone call. In all seriousness, I hope everything's okay. I still think of him as sinister because he was how he was introduced to us. It's like he's checking her out. Like the right?
He's just, got that vibe about him. Got that look in his eye.
Right.
It is a little bit the scarf, Andrew. Is that dashing?
Maybe it's the scarf. Even when he looks dead at you, it's like creepy Monica vibes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to mute myself, put the music back on. I will be right back. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it, Dana. You're all good. We'll wait for you.
Something about a green scarf screams nefarious. No, it's just it's a little smirk. It's just a little smirk. Right. That's all. Well, he knows.
Dominic is right. It's all of the angular everything about the character. Yeah, both Dana and Karen are making their way through the Stardew cookbook, I think.
More Dana than me, but I will get more into it this summer when I can actually cook.
There's a very good, there's a very good, this is a stupid recipe, but I have the Skyrim cookbook.
Nice.
And there's a really good recipe for like a flavored butter in there that I've been meaning to make.
That sounds good.
I do like the side eye in the freeze frame here. Yeah, that is excellent.
Hi. All right. Oh wait, I want to see the Discord window. There we go. There we go. Okay.
You all good, Dana?
Annoyed but good. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. Something about a green scarf screams nefarious. I would wear a green scarf. I love green. All right. I don't know
Not
what
that
to
kind of
order.
green scarf, though.
If you ever looked at me like this, I would think I was in serious trouble, Dana.
Really? like this?
Yeah. This dude looks
something to
pissed. Or like he
bitter
just
to
killed
keep
a
me
person
awake with
and is
milk.
about to kill you.
It is a very intense look. Bitter to keep me awake with milk. So that tells me like a latte, right?
Yeah?
Oh, get through the Stardew cookbook. I'm doing it by season. So Carp Surprise I actually just made. And it was great. I loved it. Oh, I didn't draw the latte art, did I?
No.
No art, huh? That's a bummer. I got distracted.
He's gonna stare at you judgingly, no matter
Tastes
what you
good,
do.
though. Yeah, that's true. Bailey's. I'm Bailey's. Where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua. Hi, I'm Freya. I'm Streamy. Freya here's a writer for the Evening Whispers. Oh, really? Done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? Freelance designer and illustrator. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. So you're in contact with Steve? Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients, way worse. Glad he's in the design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals.
Or dude with the stare.
It sounds really
Right.
bad. Now they're easy to handle.
He doesn't speak as intensely as he comes across, I will
No,
acknowledge.
it's because you're good with your fists. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm going to write. So I'll leave it you two in the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at that table in the corner next to the windows. That's my spot. Have fun.
I have been given a real gift in terms of getting writing done this summer, by the way.
Yeah?
Wednesdays, Amanda Cote in my department got a bunch of funding to have writing morning, Wednesday mornings from 9 to noon with coffee and snacks provided by the college.
Oh, nice.
So faculty members and graduate students can just show up to a joined, shared, large conference room quiet space where we all just sit and work and write.
Love it. I love it.
It's been great.
We can do that. We're just not going to do it with coffee, I guess. Not free coffee, anyway. Anyway, my coffee's fading out. Oh, man. Oh, whew.
Yeah,
All right,
Jen,
so they're
that's
gonna sit here at the
relatively
bar?
new. She started 2 years ago.
How's
She's
your day?
amazing, though.
I love how I'm just like listening to their conversation. Like the one thing when they're talking to me and like involving me, but now I'm just eavesdropping.
Right.
Lou had a great day at work. Boss was in a good mood.
Yeah, and they're not including you in the conversation either.
Right, like I am
Right.
just awkwardly standing here.
Right. It'd be one thing if they would like include you somehow now and then.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah.
like these two are clearly like chatting it
On
up,
a date.
which is great. But like maybe don't be here creepster.
Right. Right. I can like go pretend to clean something.
Right.
You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. I could go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her and lose my current project for a minute of laughter. That might be worth it. You should ask Streamy here about how to deal with annoying clients.
There you go.
Oh yeah? How do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones you don't need your fists to take care of. I do have my own methods, but it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers.
I was going to hold up Amanda's book because it used to be within arm's reach, but I've been responsible and it's now in my office.
One good lesson to learn for the day.
I'm going to go to bed, so...
Who do we replace Karen with? That's the question. If I'm Garl and Julianne is Yoshi.
Karen needs to be replaced with Kuros from Wizards and Warriors. I'll get on that.
My Discord icon. You can put Kuros
Good
up
one.
there. All right, folks. I got to go fall over.
All right.
And then I'll finish my grading anon.
Good luck with that. All right, we'll see you, Karen.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
I'm skipping through a little bit. Lua had some issues telling her parents that she was dating an elf. They are not fans. Anyone but an elf. That's what they said. His parents said the same. Got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? Oh, look at that, like, extreme close-up. You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still. You don't know what they said about you last night. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume? Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit, mumbling about how elves are holy creatures, about our immortality, about how even if I outlive you, what? Nothing. About how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lowly succubus. That's exactly what they said. So this is it then. The end of our relationship. Doesn't have to be. You know our families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. And you won't get permission because you're too old. I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. Aw. You're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. You know, we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. Again, I'm still standing here while they were having this very serious conversation. I love the Anthony Dennis suggestion of replacing Karen with the thumbnail for Too Many Cooks.
That is pretty good, I will concede.
Also the Romeo and Juliet comment there.
Karen gets Kuros, though. There we go. Look at that. A stack
Cute.
of absent friends. I thought about pulling up a large picture of Fabio instead, but I chose not to.
Okay, now we're acknowledging, like, I've heard all of this. Coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. I hope so too. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly, no. That's a bummer. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes. I'll actually remember to put stuff on it this time.
It's too late to pay for her drink at a coffee shop you pay up front. And he arrived second.
I'm assuming. It's milk green tea. I assume that's a green tea latte, right?
Sure.
As opposed to 2 milks to green tea? All right, we're gonna... I was never very good at this, but... There we go. It's beautiful. Oh wait, I can etch it. What does that mean? Oh, it's like dragging a stick across it. The latte art is like actually hard, but it doesn't matter because they actually don't care.
Right.
Just doing any latte art. Weirdest green tea latte I've ever seen. Okay, maybe I screwed up. Let's look. Did I mess up the recipe? Let's find out.
I think so.
It's milk.
Milk, not TT. Yep. Whatever, it's fine.
Let me make another one. No, I'm fine with this. Everybody's so nice, even when you screw up. Are you married? Me? No. Do you have someone you love? I love the coffee shop. That's not the answer.
Weren't you just hitting on somebody else? Like, slow your roll, man.
I don't think that's what's happening. Of all the people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. You can if you try hard enough. At least that's what my old man said.
Wow.
He really is one pretentious elf. I guess all of them are. Entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags.
That's optimistic. Good job, Streamy.
At least you have an eternity to learn and change, or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Anyway, I need to go now, probably drink myself under until the sun rises. Awesome. Please come back and tell me you're safe. Still a while until sunrise. More time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Visit again. Yikes. Yeah, Freya has the right face. Like, yeah, we were both listening. Duh. Poor souls.
Right.
Hope they find a way to be together.
I want her to write about them, but like change the names.
Pretty sure she does end up writing about everybody. Has to get up earlier than usual. Gonna close the shop up after this. That's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries coming in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. You have a good night then. You too. And I can just close whenever, like, and not hurt my business. I must be independently
With
wealthy.
a hint of bitterness for the heart.
Yeah.
What?
I have matcha in my cabinet. I should make some soon. Wednesday. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Okay. Seattle groceries distribution problems harm local restaurants. FIRE plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. Pretty intense headlines.
Right? I've joked with my dad before that, like, Boy Scout helps old lady across the street, never makes a headline. Right? Like, random good news and nice things.
Well, like, on evening news, like, they always would hold space for, like, that, unless there was, like, a major world event, right? They would always have those fluff pieces, like, filmed and ready to go, right? Like, oh, look at this local teen who's raising money for a charity all by themselves.
I
They're
feel
selling
like
bracelets.
local news doesn't have that a lot anymore.
They used to, yeah, it's true. Ooh, a matcha sponge cake.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I often use the matcha not like whisked. I often use it like as an ingredient because I don't buy the really, really high end stuff.
Addie just bought 2 cakes for one grad student's birthday and another one left on internship. Like it was her last day. And one of those cakes was an illusion pancake cake, which was absolutely fantastic. I'd meant to text Dana a picture, but I don't know if I remembered to do so.
You sent a picture of the donuts.
I did this morning. Oh my God. Mitten Ray's Donuts, my local coffee shop. Their donuts were tremendous.
Yeah, so Freya is now getting the idea that the book is going to be short stories based on the stories of the people that come here. Get consent, I think. Right? Like, have them sign a release. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. That's like a breach of the customer's personal lives, you know? Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know?
Yeah. All right, hold on, everybody.
Get
I
more
will bring
different.
up a picture of the pancake illusion cake
Yeah, I think we all
on
need to see that.
stream. Yeah, Dana, are you watching stream by chance?
I am. Because I have
Okay.
chat open.
Perfect. So for $10, the local Meyer had this cake observe the right side of the screen.
Freya looks too concerned about this cake. Let's get Freya to make a different face.
Right? That's not the right face. Freya.
There we go. That's not much better.
It is not. The cake was fantastic, though. That's
a
the
good
right face for that cake. When Addie and I saw it was only $10, we expected it to be $25. We scooped that up so fast. It was very good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bleed that leads. That's like a classic journalism thing, right?
Yep.
All right. So I threatened to fake ban Freya for writing everybody's stories. Wonder what kind of stories they'll have. It's Georgie.
Nice.
Officer Georgie. Hey, pup. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, Streamy, no need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here. Hence the formalities. You're as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. Still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. Make sure not to use milk. Georgie apparently has on the Tomodachi profile. Tomodachill. Sorry.
Right.
That's awesome. Everyone knows you're lactose intolerant. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Okay, so we have to start with coffee, no milk, and make it sweet. So let's
Right,
do
do you-
coffee, honey. I could add ginger, but I'm not gonna.
I think coffee, honey is reasonable.
Yeah. Honey coffee. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you, so I think I did a good job.
Yeah, that's good.
By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? You still need to ask, huh? Espresso. The one and only. Coffee. Starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. I'm not even sure if that's a compliment or not. Andrew, that story is so funny.
Yes, that is excellent. That's one of those stories that I can tell you exactly what year it happened. Like,
Yeah, pretty much, right? I was never a big Beavis and Butthead fan, unsurprisingly, but I was a big Daria fan, also unsurprisingly.
I was not allowed to watch Beavis and Butthead as a child. It's one of very few kind of mainstream TV shows that my parents actively frowned upon.
I don't think my mom would have been happy about me seeing it. All right, so we're filling in Georgie on Freya's possible book deal here. Secretly using work hours to do something else, something like writing her own novel. Georgie's like, ooh, got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thank you. How's the leap of faith going? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. Haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into.
I want to fix
Wait,
that
why
sound
were
team.
wait. Why are you not allowed to, why were you not allowed to watch My Little Pony, Dominic? I'm curious. Were they afraid you'd become a brony? Is it the sound or is it the lo-fi, Ryan?
I fixed it. It was the sound.
Oh, okay.
There's a grit in there that is expected. Yeah.
Because it was for girls. That sucks. I'm so sorry. My husband has a My Little Pony hoodie, and I just love it. I never wear it, to be clear. My editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet, but the novel's going to be published by our parent company anyway. Still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out, though. Saying stealing time is a crime, I might have to arrest you.
Love it.
I like Georgie. You do it all the time, too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to. Because, yeah, Georgie's on duty right now.
Right.
You should feel bad for Freya. Stop adding salt to the wound. I really like to give Freya crap for stuff. Not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during work hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're gonna write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What will it be about? The coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. You're letting her do that?
There's no stopping her.
What's wrong? People don't write about any shady-looking police. Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. Definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Is that a compliment or are you making fun of me? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. What do you have against me tonight? Stream is probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy.
There was an article the other day about dunking positively as a sign of friendship, and I was like, I know exactly who this article reminds me of.
You have to send that to Dr. Grasso. I'll dramatize most things I've heard, change the names. Well, I love how Georgie's like, that's even worse that you're going to dramatize them.
Right.
Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration of what I'll write.
As someone stationed here. This is a good pun.
Seem we've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Come on. Nope. No, no, no. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. Sure, you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. Really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. Which stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker. The one who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him. Oh yeah, that guy. Yes, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is, I don't know.
Oof.
Oof. Took it quite well. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper. Got his blessing before giving it to the editors. At least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. The rose has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay. You heard about this one girl? This girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is. She has bright green hair. So excited to hear something real. You think you were not real? Wow, that went deep. Faster than my career going downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. My coffee shop is just, everyone loves it so much. And then the couple that visited the shop, going through a pretty hard time. Families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's an interesting topic to discuss.
In the chat, speaking of interesting topics, I'm thinking of like Johnny Bravo is very funny, but it's very funny only if you understand that the show is about making fun of his behavior. It'd be very easy to watch that show as a child and think that you can, like, sexist behavior is okay because Johnny Bravo's the star of the show, right? When the authored intent there is that we are making fun of this absolute loser. But I don't feel like a child would take that message away from it if you saw it. I quit watching Cartoon Network in part because accessing it in college was difficult, but in part because some of the style of the Adult Swim humor, like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, does not resonate with me in the slightest.
I knew so many people that watched that in college.
Right? It was not for me.
I liked isolated
Dana, your face
bits
right
from
now,
it.
right?
I liked isolated bits from that show. But yeah, it definitely wasn't. My big thing that I watched, I was watching The Office. Like, I remember when Jim proposed to Pam. Like, there was a bunch of us watching, and like everybody like lost it. But the other big show that I was watching through college was Arrested Development, I think.
Okay.
That was a big one, and then I finally did Buffy like my senior year.
Oh, that's late though.
Yeah, I didn't watch it when it originally came out. So, and then I watched through all of it. Oh, and MASH. I did a lot of MASH with my roommate, Danny. Because she had them all on DVD, so we had an amazing time with that. All right. Freya's gonna write. Go into the corner. We'll see who else comes in. I gave a glass of water to keep Freya hydrated.
So Freya is always around, and then we get random other people who come in, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna ignore them and check my... See, you get like more info.
Yeah.
Gil Nyman. Ooh, that's dated. Or Maruki Harukami. I like how the names are all flipped.
Right.
Whoop. Not a whoops. No one. We didn't know back then.
Right.
Born and raised in Seattle, a lactose intolerant cop. Love that. That's the self summary. All right. So we have Gala. We sit here. Sure thing, sir. This is the place you recommend? What? You don't like it? It's fine. Look at that judgy face.
Right.
Looking right at me. It's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but...
Get out of here with that white streak Emmett Selk hair.
Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. Do we try to go for like a latte? Or do we do like honey and ginger? What do you think?
I think coffee milk ginger is fine.
I can make terrible latte art again.
Do it.
I don't know what it's supposed to be.
It warms my soul that you're bad at this, I have to tell you.
There's not really like, I don't know, maybe there's like a secret to it, but like, it's kind of an awkward drawing tool. Yeah, I don't think I've ever made latte art I like in this game. But they also don't seem to really make much comment about it most of the time. All right. Is it good? I like it. Not sure if it'll be to your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. Okay, so I did coffee, milk, and ginger.
Yep.
Latte art IRL though, it's all in the wrist, and like there's actual technique you can like learn, right? You just need to practice. This one,
do a latte
seems
art.
A bit. All right, let's see.
Do a treble clef. That's your new job.
Oh, I started that wrong. If I was gonna try that. Wait. Reset.
Hey, that's not so bad.
All right.
Excellent, Rhett.
Yeah, everybody can just give me like silly line art. All right. How's life treating you? Same old. I was just surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years. I love the like hands in front of the face. So mysterious. And the cape. This used to be a bar. That makes sense. 6 years ago. Hyde. This is Mr. Hyde. From LA. Used to live here decades ago. What brings you back to Seattle?
I actually don't like this track as much.
I think I can skip it. There you go.
Wild. Nice.
Probably here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other for a long time. You could say that. I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It's around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. If I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s,
right?
Were you talking about the 1860s? I like the awkward silence. No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some races' standards, but not that old. We haven't seen each other in a long time. 20 years is a long time. This was where they first met, when it was a bar. They went bankrupt.
Yeah. I am excited for Coffee Talk to have expansions because I like the idea of games like this doing so well that they can justify DLC.
Yeah, well, and there is episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly.
Yep.
So then, yeah, this new one.
But it's relatively rare for this type of game, unless it's made by a major company with a lot of funding, to get sequels, DLC, and follow-ups. Like, This is cool.
Apparently my coffee shop's amazing. I've got something special.
My morning, I don't even know if I've told Dana and crew yet. My morning coffee shop closed. The one I used to get coffee on the way to work. Addie and I are devastated.
I'm so sorry. That's awful.
We're gonna have to start stopping somewhere else. Which means we have to leave the house earlier. Ugh.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. I'm lucky in that I'm surrounded by a lot of good coffee in one place that
Nope.
Ryan should not have gone to.
Right now. Nope.
That he should not have gone to.
It was god awful.
But they're not god awful if you know what you're getting into. Because they're a very hipster. They know.
I think I could have done it solo. Taking a
Yes.
family of 4 there is not the move.
You don't. And had Ryan texted me that he was like driving through my neck of the woods, I would have like named a bunch that he could have gone to, and gotten like really good hot chocolate and stuff for the kids. But yeah, he went to this place that's like very like if you are a hipster that wants to do like a high-end coffee tasting, that's the place to go, because you can like do flights and like single origin and they don't even like let you get milk in your plain coffee like unless it's a blend that is designed for that. Like they will be very like, it is not the way you want it. It's the way that they know that it's supposed to be. But as long as you're aware of that, I've gone when I've like tried to find new coffees. Like I've gone for the express purpose of tasting stuff, then it's fine. But it is not like the casual coffee spot.
No, awful for that.
Yeah, that was really funny. He was in town and then he's like, we went to this terrible place. I was like, why did you go there? Anyway, I'm surrounded by a lot of really good coffee, especially the next town over, where I grew up. But there's one in particular, if it closed, I would never be the same. I don't think it's gonna.
Is that the Root coffee shop?
Yeah, they've been around forever. I mean,
yeah. They
They
feel like an
existed when I was in
institution.
high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they have really good vegan food, so they also cater to all the hippies.
Yep.
Really good baked goods. I'm actually Cecilia, that presented at the conference, is going to be in town, and we're going to get coffee there next week.
Nice. That's awesome.
I'm excited. They're talking about their jobs. Do they sell legal blood at your hospital? Ah, Gella works at the hospital. But there's a blood marketplace app. Bloodlast. They get their supply from the hospital? They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? What does vampire veganism look like?
Right.
But I know the founder of that startup. How's your vegan diet going? Not easy. Excuse me for asking, by going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood? Not real blood. Synthetic blood. Synthetic blood? It'd be too complicated to explain. Scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind without relying on real blood.
Has some cultural concerns.
Some cultural and health concerns. You know, this is really interesting though, because this came up in the real world with trying to replicate meat when the like lab grown meat and stuff, and actually like the heme protein that they've used in some of those like veggie burger meant to be like a real burger replacements kind of draws on this idea in an abstract way. But yeah, there have been a lot of questions about like if they're basically growing meat, but it's like identical cellular structure, like it is meat, but nothing was hurt for it.
Right.
Is it then vegan? Like what is it then?
Is vegan about the physicality or the ethics, right?
Right. And I imagine like there's not going to be one right answer to that. It would like, if that became widely available, then there'd be plenty of people on.
We've tried a lot of the like
both sides.
Impossible meat variant type stuff of frozen processed meats. Like you go to the grocery store, you buy a frozen bag of chicken nuggets or fish sticks, right? And I think they're there, quality-wise.
A lot of them are, yeah.
Price-wise, you're paying a little bit more still. So if that's a deal breaker, it's a deal breaker. But quality-wise, and I mean, let's be clear, it's not like we want to get into a heated argument about the quality of a frozen chicken nugget here. But I think they're there with that type of processed meat.
Yeah, I really like an Impossible Burger. And for a long time, I guess I just like have a pretty expansive palate for the most part. So like, I remember back in the day, the kind of only name in town was Morningstar, and I liked almost everything they made. Like even their hot dogs, like the texture was a little weird, but there were ways to prepare them where they were pretty spot on. So, yeah. I'm a fan of most of them. I also have a lot of veggie burger recipes that are just like interesting combinations of vegetables put together. Like I have one that is a pumpkin puree and black bean with like some oats in it to bind it. That one's really good. It has like cumin and scallion and stuff in it. And then I have a white bean burger with sun-dried tomato. That's really good in the summer. And then probably my favorite one is it's actually like a mushroom based, and it's kind of more like it has like soy sauce and miso and stuff in it. It's very, very umami bomb. So like for folks really wanting that richness, that's my favorite recipe. I don't do it often because it has a lot of ingredients, so it's kind of just gathering everything takes time. But yeah, I have like 3 kind of go-to veggie burger recipes. Me with my pumpkin recipes? I do love pumpkin. I put it in my chili as well. Obviously not the one that's
One
like
of
already
the
pie.
APCs here
Just
makes a
plain
really
curry.
good pumpkin chili. Pumpkin is excellent, by the way.
Yeah, I love putting it in chili. Makes it that beautiful orange color, which is so good in October too.
Yeah. Okay, we've been sitting in a coffee shop. We're talking about food. I am about to do something because our stream is coming close to an end. I'll let everybody know what my food admiral tells me to do next week. But I mentioned I'm getting coffee with Mateus tomorrow. We're doing a 10:30 brunch situation because he's an hour from me, so I want time to like drop off the kids and get up there. I just looked at the menu for the place that he recommended and totally had a Dana Plank moment of like looking at the menu and like licking your lips a little in anticipation of what you're gonna do.
That's fun. All right, I'm gonna explain Food Admiral. So Dropout TV has a bunch of shows, and one of them, I don't remember the name of it actually, but it's basically people doing PowerPoints like very emphatically about any topic they want. And there was one where the comedian basically says your friend group needs a food captain, and it's basically like the person who knows all the restaurants in town, is aware of everybody's dietary restrictions, and like can organize you to actually go to said restaurant. Like, you know how when you're at a conference and everyone's like standing around, no one's making a decision, and then it's like, where do we want to go? And then everyone's like, I'm good with anything, and then you stand there for 20 minutes. The food captain prevents that from happening, because the food captain, who is definitely me, has already researched where to go near the venue and the price points and the menus. Oh, I knew this the second I saw this sketch. I was like, this is me. And you know, can also recommend exactly what to order. Won't be pushy if nobody wants my advice, but like I will tell you what I think is a good order. And I've done this at multiple conferences now. Like people know. Jordan and Stefan and I have had some lovely meals at two or three different ones now. Anybody that ends up with me at like an AMS, like you're gonna eat well.
It's true.
And Sarah PC was like, I'm promoting you to Food Admiral.
Because in Cleveland, Dana sent out multiple different groups at a time, as if she were in charge of multiple ships, which is an admiral's position, not a captain.
I did, even when I couldn't be there. I was like, this is where you're gonna go.
Yes.
This is what you're gonna do. You know, here's my, and anyone who saw the Nakfugum page, the like travel section, I didn't just list the restaurants. I listed like, this one's good for gluten-free, this one has like vegan options, this one's dairy-free, you know, and like, here's my favorite thing to order at those places. Like I had favorite orders in all of them. If they weren't just like the fast food lunch places, I was like, sit down and order this.
I will say, there is nobody I travel with that I work harder in advance on where we're going to eat than when I'm going somewhere with you.
I know. I love it. I eat so well everywhere I go because I like make a point of it. I make a point of living well. So yeah, I'm Food Admiral now. And Julianne, like the other, last night, 2 nights ago, sent me like a menu from a date and was like, Dana, what should I order? I'm like, this is a dream come true. Like when friends not only tell me they're going out to dinner, but they send me a picture of the menu so that like I can like vicariously live and like imagine what I would order at this restaurant in a totally different state. I love that.
See, I have a really hard
ever
time.
want to send me a menu?
I just texted the gang.
Ooh,
I
I'm excited.
have a hard time committing in advance though, because I often want to like see the food on other people's tables when I walk in,
Oh, not me.
and I want to get a survey of what the vibe when you're physically there is. Usually, I don't stick to the plan.
Yeah, well, see, the other thing is I make the plan in order to build like my anticipation and excitement for going. Like for date night and stuff, we usually have about a monthly date night, and so I'll like kind of pick what I'm going to order in advance. I've already planned my order. We're going on our date on the 25th this month, and I already know what I'm ordering. But that said, I am often swayed by seasonal specials and daily specials. So like there's room for me to not follow the plan. I'm not rigid, or if they're out of something, right? Like
Right.
I have I come up with multiple good orders.
Yeah, the vibes for
So,
this soundtrack have been, in fact, very good.
I'm advancing the dialogue. These two are talking about managing Gela's monthly werewolf moments.
Right.
He's looking into natural remedies. He thinks one might exist in this coffee shop. I might help him find something that will help. But I'm also looking at this menu you sent, because I will tell you what I would order.
So, Danny, what were you playing?
Yeah, hello, welcome. They're talking about doing bondage during the fury, during the werewolf fury here, and how intense that would be. Cool.
Yeah, great.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's a warning if you say you're going to stream Coffee Talk on Twitch. Twitch is like, are you sure?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, these are all grown-ups here. Something lightly caffeinated, maybe like tea.
Right. Similarly, every time you upload an episode to YouTube from here, YouTube is like, is this for children? Can we advertise this to kids? And I'm like, oh God, no.
I always say no, even if like everything was like totally G-rated. Like when I was uploading like the Ludomusicology streams, like it's me talking to academic authors about their work. Like it's not for kids. It's not of interest to kids, right?
Right.
Like there's kids content, and then there's like all the other stuff. Okay, so Gala's gonna take a call. I will say this to you because I'm looking at this menu right now. I think avocado toast at a breakfasty restaurant is kind of a boring move most of the time. Like most of what will make an avocado toast good in a restaurant is all the other stuff they put on the avocado toast.
Yeah.
But like most of the time, it's got to be a pretty dang special avocado toast if I'm going to order it. And I love avocado toast, but that's like an at-home thing. That is so easy to do.
There is
at
only
home.
one place here in East Lansing I would get you avocado toast, and you would love it.
I believe you. And there are
But it's a
exceptions to that rule around here.
curated thing. I agree
Yeah.
with that. It's got to be a
Yeah.
special thing.
Like none of the ones here, I'm like, eh.
So I'll tell
theirs
you,
is
I
just
am
kinda
leaning
boring.
towards the honey toasted peanut butter banana waffle.
I was gonna say, so you have to have a savory option and maybe a sweet option. But if you're gonna lean sweet, yeah, that sounds right. And looks like there's a second. Oh, that's the coffee.
Yes.
What are their specialty coffees? I don't see you as a lavender vanilla latte person.
I would choose you to order that, but I won't get it for myself.
Yeah. I have to be in the mood. Lavenders can be so strong. Oh, brown sugar cinnamon latte.
That's where it's at, I think, for
That's
me.
where it's at.
The maple brown sugar latte is like the boring version of that.
Yeah.
And then they
but
have like
brown sugar cinnamon.
brown sugar
Okay.
cinnamon latte. Yes.
That sounds happy. Okay, so that would be my coffee order, and then I think I would actually go savory here, and do the black bean cheddar potato burrito with the roasted potatoes and chives. That would probably be because then if I'm gonna get that sweet of a coffee, I'd probably want the savory breakfast.
Yeah.
If I did one of the like if I did like the strawberries and cream waffle or something, or the peanut butter banana like you're thinking, I would probably go with a more bitter coffee base to kind of like give me that contrast. So like maybe just like a cortado. I wouldn't go all the way to like espresso or Americano necessarily, but I could see myself doing like a cortado. Anyway, that's my recommendation. Because I am the food admiral.
I'll be thinking of you tomorrow morning.
Dominic, I don't generally go for the classic. I usually go for like what looks really, really like what intrigues me here, what's interesting, what's a little bit different than what I have seen every other place. So I say I go for like the weird quirky thing, but only if it has ingredients that appeal to me. Like I don't just order weird for the sake of weird, but like I have my go-tos where if I see them on a menu.
What I'll say is if you're going to order the eggs, toast, potatoes situation, you judge that restaurant exclusively on how good the hash browns are.
Yeah. Why wouldn't the eggs be the test, though? That's like always the culinary school thing, is like you spend your first semester basically doing egg preparations, omelets. Like,
I think eggs
isn't the mark of a good chef?
Mostly a binary thing. Either they're done correctly, or you articulate why they're not done correctly. As someone who orders eggs all the time. But, excuse me, you should forget that you ordered the basic option the moment you bite into the potatoes.
Yeah.
And I'm a Midwestern hash person, so like the correct way is over easy, and you blend the eggs into the potatoes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you're going to a new breakfast restaurant, like there's a place in London for anybody that's going to Ludo, should try to get a reservation at the Duck and Waffle. It's like way up in a high-rise building, so you get a great view of the city. And they have like all your kind of classic stuff, but they have these just unbelievably special breakfasts as well, and they're known for, it's like kind of their take on like fried chicken and waffles, but it's like it's a roast duck with waffle, and that's what they're known for, and it's amazing. So
I could eat that.
Like,
that sounds good.
Yeah, it was pretty, like, for a special breakfast.
If any of you in chat will be at AMS this fall, I will tell you where to go. I'll play Food Admiral for you in the Twin Cities. Because I have the geographic advantage over Dana there.
He does, but I'm still gonna do all my research and like, we have diverged. We have definitely diverged because, like in Chicago, I wanted like one bite of Giordano's from someone, which I did. I was given. I didn't want an entire slice or multiple slices of a deep dish pizza.
Right. Whereas me, it's my favorite. I had it 2 or 3 times.
Right. So we definitely had moments where I was just like, have fun, peace.
Right.
I'm going to go to this Russian place. And I did, and it was great.
Similarly, and I am going to drag you here for a meal as well, but primarily I'm going to take Sarah PC to the Surly Brewery. And I know exactly what she's going to drink there. We'll get you a glass of wine or something.
Wine in a brewery can be a real bad move, though, depending on what it is.
No, they get it local, right? Like, it's fine. But
that could be good then. All right, we have a new customer here.
Let's meet this person really quickly and then call it.
I was gonna say, or I could show the other thing, which is kind of fun here, which is if I go to the main menu.
Yeah, hold on. Let me mute your sound for just a second during this load screen. Fix the sound quality. All right, we're back. Yeah, do it really quick.
One fun thing they do is they have an endless mode, which is just the barista part.
Wow.
They have a challenge. They have a challenge mode where, like, once you really know the menu, like people
it's
will
like
order
come in
things.
And make demands, so it becomes more.
Yeah,
like
it's
okay.
just that. But then they also have free brew where you can kind of like figure out what all the drinks are by playing with all of the ingredients, which we didn't even get to that point where we had everything. But I can be like, okay, chocolate choco powder. I can do.
Wait, your
milk.
base is. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, like cocoa powder.
Cinnamon.
Milk,
yeah,
cinnamon.
Nice.
And then this will like help me discover what all the drinks are, so that when they ask for them in the game, I am more likely to get it. Oh, it's called the Spiced Lady. There you go.
Comes
So
with a
like that
Union
helps
Jack on
fill
it.
out. Yeah, that helps me fill out my BrewPad app. And then like undiscovered here, like, oh, I can try to figure out what those are, right? So like coffee.
Milk, lemon, cinnamon.
Oh, you have to have one of the top 4, I think, as one of them.
Yeah.
Let me check. Yeah, you have to start with, oh wait, milk, lemon, cinnamon. Let's find out. It's called lemon cinnamon milk. There you go.
It does not sound
good. It is possible. I can do...
Milk and lemon's a tough sell for me.
Yeah, I can do green tea with ginger and lemon.
This is legit.
Yeah, I like the custom art for each of the things too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, I can do endless brew mode, or the challenge mode, where it's like how many can you do, and of course there are, endless. There are like how many can you get in a row. Coffee, and honey. So like that's easy. He's telling me exactly what he wants. But like they get harder, where they might say they want something bitter, and like you have to kind of like induce,
Right.
play around and figure it out before you serve it.
Somebody
So, like,
ordering
it starts
coffee
easy and then it gets harder.
needs to look that sad.
Or be
Fantastic.
Lorelai Gilmore. Aw, he had a little smile. So like it starts out easy. They tell you exactly what they want, and then from there, like eventually they'll get a little bit more abstract, and like then there can be like runs of like how many can you make correctly in a row. So like they took that element so that if you're like getting bored with people's stories, which why would you? Because like that's the point of playing. But they did gamify the espresso machine stuff enough to make that kind of its own thing, which is fun. And yeah, Hibiscus and Butterfly is out now, and then there's a new the Tokyo one coming later. So good time. All right,
Nice.
I think it's showing your Discord now, so you might want to.
Right,
because I
sorry.
unshared.
Yep. I was looking to announce to everybody that next week we're going to have Sarah PC on for a week to revisit Hades 2, and I'm going to be practicing all week because we're going to go the upstairs route this time and explore a whole new landscape than we did the last time we did Hades 2 in early access.
And then
the week after that, and actually we're being very, very nice to Sarah, because technically it comes out that Thursday, but because Sarah is free next week, we're creating space for her. But the week after that, Dana is going to play the Sea of Stars DLC.
yeah,
And
yeah, I'm so excited.
We're so excited about this. We've been talking about this for months. This is
I
like
am Garl.
the
I'm
thing.
so excited.
I don't think Garl is playable in the DLC.
That's okay, because it's like a prequel. It's like the Watchmaker, right?
Yeah, I don't know where in the chronology they're going to fit it in.
Yeah, I don't.
I think
and that's fine. I'm not expecting to play as Garl. I'm just saying I am Garl.
I think it's going to be an added narrative time between, without spoiling the whole main Sea of Stars too deeply, when you gain flight and before the true end of the game.
Interesting.
Because there's a moment in there as part of Garl's subplot where you have to go visit the Watchmaker, and I think that's the moment they expand that conversation out.
That's fun. Yeah, I haven't looked up anything about it. I just know it's happening, and I'm very excited to play
I
it.
actually don't know any of that. That's just a guess, but
I guess my question, Garl is best boy. I love Garl. I am Garl. Which is funny because you would think I would like gravitate to Teeks, but actually my friend Emad put it best. He said you are if Garl and Teeks had a baby. You are both of them in such powerful ways. And I was like, I like that characterization. But
yes, that's legit.
more so I identify with Garl. But what was I going to say? Oh, the question I have, do I need like a 100%, like, is it connected to my original Sea of Stars at all?
You probably want a finished file so you can access it right away. You probably
Oh, so it is. That's my question. Is it like just totally playable on its own, or does it need to be connected to my finished file?
it might need to be connected to a finished file, but I think you
Okay.
have one, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to know.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that, but my strong
Okay.
suspicion is that they will tie it into the game at some point, and if you have a finished file, you just go there and start it. But my guess is they don't want you clicking new game on Sea of Stars and dropping yourself into the DLC.
Right. Okay. Well, make sure that we know the answer to that either way, because I'll make sure that I have.
Yeah, I'll go look
Have
through their
everything.
Discord server and see if they've announced anything like
Yeah.
that. But until then, oh my god, I have to practice Hades 2. I don't know how many of you have seen the upstairs route. It is much harder. Ben Starr voices one of the characters, which rules.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
And the final boss fight, which is always difficult in all of the Hades games, like spoilers in Hades 1, you fight Hades. That's difficult. The boss in the basement of Hades 2 is more difficult than that. And I have encountered the top boss, whose name I won't say this week. We'll wait until next time. I've tried that fight 7 times, and I have won on the seat of my pants once.
Ooh.
And I am very good at these things. But I'm going to have to become better for next week. Because I want to win in front of you all. You know me.
Yeah.
But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It might come down to what and who I roll too. There's a lot of new powers only available on the upstairs route. So,
it's going to be exciting. And if anybody wants to know more about Hades, there's a whole issue of the Journal of Sound and Music and Games devoted to it. And how about I link it in chat, because I believe it is still open access.
Yeah, it is. Jin, one of the upstairs bosses, is a lady whose name starts with a vowel.
Here y'all
but
go.
the big end boss is not that character.
Yeah. Cross the sticks when we get there. That's funny. But yeah, go read everybody's Hades articles, including Sarah's, which is great. It's called They Sound Hot, Sexuality and Vocality in Supergiant's Hades. So
yeah, it's fantastic. Go read it. That's your homework for next time. And we'll see you then, team.
It's a good special issue. It's real strong. Very good. So yeah. Anyway, we'll see you.
Yep. Bye everybody
on
for
the flip side. Bye.